Okay, my friends, you're facing and looking right at our monitor. I have my smart device. We call it our iPoint stick. Another name is T-Viewer. This smart stick, HDMI connection, I'm going to connect my small USB wireless mouse to the back of it like that, so that way we have remote control functions. I'm going to plug it into the back of the TV set, as you can hear, on the HDMI section, like so. So this is our front menu. We have 4 different windows here. These 4 windows, on our next software update, we're placing iPoint television, video streams or movie streams, iPoint radio, and iPoint VOD or iPoint movies. But anyway, this is our front or our face page. I'll show you how this works. Now, we are connected right into the internet. It's scanning for applications and information. Some of these applications I've already downloaded. But I'll show you how this works. You notice a little window here telling me that I have a few updates or emails. The city that I'm in, it recognized South Lake, 87 degrees. What a beautiful day it is. And let me first show you, this here is our front page of our applications. Now, I have downloaded many applications. When your stick comes to you, your smart device comes to you, you will only have a handful preloaded. One of them that will be preloaded is the iPoint television service. That's the actual iPoint TV service with our channel lineup. And when you watch our channel lineups, obviously it's going to play right into our channel, our network. And look who's preaching there. This is full 30 frames a second, full color, beautiful picture. I click the right click to go back. I can go to another channel. And that channel, once again, plays live right on your television set. How cool is that? That little device is providing this great content. So that was Bible Discovery. Now this is Safe TV, Safe Television Network. I encourage you to watch them. Now, I did not lower the volume because I want you to hear the volume and the sound. So what channels do we presently have? We have the entire TBN family on iPoint. See, it fills the entire screen. That's TBN. And then, of course, Smile of a Child, JCTV. Then we have other networks like Glimpse of Glory Network. We have Christian Television Network, if you're familiar with them, out of Florida.
You can't pray publicly.
We have Christian TV Network. That's old.
You won't humble yourself.
Then we have Spanish programming. We have Enlace, which is out of Central America. All this is on the iPoint television package. That comes pre-installed in everyone's device. And then these channels, of course, will continue to grow. Every week we are adding new channels. We have well over 220 channels on contract, and we're looking to add every single one of them as the streams are available. Now, of course, we have a slot here for weekly shows. These are various churches that may be broadcasting their Sunday morning services. We place them on this tab. This next tab, which is coming soon, is our VOD, or all of our movie library. We have hundreds of free movies that we will make available to every owner of our smart device. Then we have iPoint Radio, obviously. We have Christian FM Radio, WRNO out of Dallas. And we have many more networks that we are placing on the system. Now, if I back up a little bit, now this is once again our main page. Let me show you this. We have installed Netflix. And some may ask, how does it look? Well, it looks just like any other smart device. Netflix is a full movie lineup with thousands upon thousands of movies, high quality movies, for a monthly subscription in which they charge $8.99 for their subscription service. And so if you have an account, all you need to do is register your account with this device, log in. All of you who have Netflix, you know exactly how that works. If you do not have Netflix, you can become a subscriber of Netflix through iPoint and receive high quality, full HD videos. You can hear the audio.
Not a war for the independence of one or two colonies, but for the independence of one nation.
So there you go. There's a movie. I click back and it has all the other movies on the entire Netflix library. You can browse and click on any category that you would like of Netflix. I just clicked on children and family, and every one of these shows will be available to you. As a Netflix subscriber, you already know how all that works, so that's not a problem. So let's exit that application. Now here's some wonderful things. I've downloaded a few applications, let's say Mars Hill. For those of you who just love every type of church or Christian programming, and I'll show you how we did this in just a moment. But here's Mars Hill. This is a basic Android application that's on every Android device, including our device. When you click it, of course, it gives you their entire lineup of programs. These are actual Sunday morning services. So this is a series called Titus. I'm just pulling out the first one. It's all about Jesus. Let's click there on humility. It pops up this page. You can Twitter, Facebook, or email them. If you click on watch, it's going to ask you which video player do you want. We can set and use a certain player by default, but to keep this one nice and open, give the user the opportunity, we click on there and look right here. The video of the Sunday morning service, the series, is now available. Did you see how fast that was? This is connected to the internet. It's free. There's no monthly services whatsoever. It's just the cost of the device. And this is their Sunday service opening. Let's watch it just for a moment.
Howdy, Mars Hill. If you are new, my name is Mark, one of the pastors here at the church. And today we start a new series that will take a total of 6 weeks called Soul.
So you have here all of Mars Hill programming. Now you may say, well, I want to fast forward. Do you have control? You just slide that bar over and look how fast that it moves right over. You may say, I'd like to email. Watch this. If you'd like to share it, you could click here and you can share on Facebook. If you have a Bluetooth device, you can most certainly click on Bluetooth or go to YouTube. You can even send videos to your YouTube channel. Or if you'd like to email it, you can click and have your Gmail or whatever email account you decide to use, you can place it on there and send that message. This message, you can email it directly to a friend. There is nowhere else you can have such a social environment on television. We've cracked the television device. Other items is you may be saying, well, while I'm watching television, I don't want to miss an email. So you just click there. Notice here, there's your email icon. And notice I have 2 emails waiting for me. 2 new messages. It keeps track of my weather. It also places my time. It tells me what date it is. I'm in. What TV set do you know actually does that? None. And so then it's as simple as if I wanted to move over to writing an email. I just click there. It goes straight away to my email, or I right click. And notice how fast it moves within its environment. Now, of course, any kind of app that you can find on Android, you will have access now to that app on your television set. Right here we have weather with WeatherBug. And if you have a Vimeo account or enjoy Vimeo movies and shows, you can, of course, log into your Vimeo account from here. And you can watch any kind of programming that you'd like that you have available on Vimeo. Now you also have YouTube, you have Facebook, which will show you the Facebook app in just a moment. This is our high quality Vimeo, actual Vimeo page. I downloaded a music worship song or worship platform on my Vimeo account, and notice how quickly and how easily it was placed on my on my television set. So I right click it. And some may say, what about that little pointer? Is that pointer always there? No, if you leave the mouse alone, it disappears. But because we're clicking around, you're going to see, of course, that pointer. So now you may say, well, okay, so we have video. What about audio? Are there any audio? Well, let's go to Pandora. I'm sure you're familiar with the Pandora device. I just right click on Pandora. Look right here, Lakeview Worship Radio. And just close. You can keep the ads there, or you can close the ads. And it'll play, here's a Hillsong, All of Heavens. And the quality is full stereo, digital, CD quality. If you have your television set connected to your stereo, or if you'd like to connect a device to your stereo, you can most certainly do so. So there's your audio. You can thumb up it. You can find out a bit more information of the song while it's playing. The other beautiful thing about this is that if I right click and I go back to my main menu, listen carefully, the music continues to play. Is that not cool? Now, while that music is playing, see, the application is playing in the background. Let's click over to Facebook. Now I have music playing on my TV set while I'm on my social environment called Facebook. And of course, this is the iPoint Facebook page. And I can read now all of my Facebook pages that my friends have sent me. I can look at pictures. Look, there's a preacher on the floor. And so any other pictures that are there, this is from Ben Daly here in Irving at Calvary Church. So I can come here and click. Worship is still going. I can add a friend, all on my TV. I can come here, I can check out my messages, scroll down on my messages. And you may say, well, how do I turn off? Just click right there, pop right there. It navigates directly over to my Pandora. But now you may say, well, what about all those other apps that we opened up? You can open up this window here, and there are all of our apps that we opened up. Click right off. I'm going to pause this so that way I don't have to raise my voice and you can hear me clearly. Look, Celebration Fellowship, they're advertising on our iPoint device. So once again, I was showing you this window. These are all the windows that we've opened up. Notice how they stay open. So I can seamlessly click over to whichever device I may have left. Did you see how fast that clicked? I add on a channel. The moment I press play, there goes the channel.
The prophet of God doused him with water before the fire came.
Is that credible? See that? We can connect around. There's Bible Discovery Television. Now his message is on there. The preaching's there. If you notice, the mouse disappeared. The pointer disappeared. And so that is the way the iPoint Smart Stick works. Now let's go back to home. We go right to apps. Now you may say, how do I add an application? You come here to the Play Store. Let's open up the store. It's going to load up all of the Android store. Notice we can download Pinterest. We can have games, staff picks, Google+, you know, all of these advertisements that they may have. Let's go to games. I'll show you how this works. So let's see this. Star, I like this one. Jewel Star. I have not previewed anything, so I'm just clicking just as fresh as you're watching. Click install. It's going to say accept the download. It's downloading, as you see here. And while this is downloading, look how fast it'll download. Would not even give me enough time to explain anything to you. What did that take? Maybe 3 seconds, 5 at the tops. It says installing Jewels now on our, it's installing it right now. This little arrow down here is, it's installing it on the main screen. But let's go ahead and press open here. And when I press open there, now on my television set, how cool is this? I'm able to play video games on my TV set. So it's, of course, these are advertisements. Let's do arcade. Let's do World 1. Last score, you can see how fresh this is. And so it's trying to teach me how. I've played Bejeweled before. And so, look at that. How cool is this? I can sit here at home, and if you use our QWERTY keyboard, it functions a whole lot nicer than a mouse, in which we're using for this demo is our mouse control. So let me just back up. You can restart, stop, full screen. And I'm going to go ahead and, where's my pause? Let's pause. Since it's a new game, I don't even know how to press stop. Someone help me. Menu. Back. It's going to take me back. Back again. Well, I can't figure out stop, but I can most certainly do this. Let me go back to Pandora. How about that? Is that an easy stop? Or, see, it's so fresh and so new, even I'm still playing with it, trying to figure out the various applications with it. Now remember that was Bejeweled, and we had just downloaded, and there is Bejeweled right there. Is that cool or what? iHeartRadio. You have an HQ MP3 recorder, which means you can record anything. We're not going to do that right now. You have YouTube, of course, your different settings. What have I not showed you? Hey, how about Angry Birds? You guys, y'all like Angry Birds. That's the #1 video game on the mobile devices is Angry Bird. This one right here, I have a 3-year-old granddaughter who, the moment she hears this music, wherever she is, she comes running from the other side of the house to go play this game. The moment she hears that, she'd be in the room. So here's Angry Bird. Of course, you saw that we played some. But watch how fast these graphics are. It's lightning speed. All of these graphics are lightning speed. There we go. Let's see if I'll knock it all the way out. Oh. All right, I'm going to try one more time. I got 2 more tries. I got 3 more tries. Let's see here. Uh-oh. Gotta knock that down. Oh, let's see if I'm gonna make it. Some of y'all are watching saying, he doesn't know how to play Angry Bird. Here we go. Got that. One more try. You guys scoring for me? Someone rooting for me? 24,000. There it is. Oh, barely made it. Freed my pig. All of this on our device. On our simple device. I failed. That's not good. I don't like failing.